Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time and spending a little time with me. I always appreciate that, guys. And shout out to Operation Sports. As you can see here on their website, they did actually report this, as it even says here, back in February. And I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. So again, shout outs to them for reposting this or giving us an update on this situation. I did see it on a couple other sites as well. But this is very interesting, man. It says here, let's read the title. Some potential damages in the NBA 2K tattoo lawsuit have been dismissed. Some, right? And what it says here down here at the bottom, Take-Two is still potentially on the hook for some damages and in the case, so they aren't out of the woods yet. However, the total damages that they may have been on the hook for has lessened considerably after today's ruling, right? Now, it's very interesting when you listen to what's said there. I also saw some information on Game Informer, shout out to them, that was very, basically specific to exactly that as well, talking about how they're not completely out of the woods. Now, it's very interesting, guys, because this could be crucial. This could be very crucial in terms of what we see on these players going forward, whether it's NBA 2K or NBA Live or Madden. Of course, Madden is always the funny one because people criticize Madden and have criticized them for not having tattoos. And some people don't even pay attention at all. Like I had a guy tell me just a couple days ago that there are no tattoos at all in Madden on any player. And I'm like, okay, clearly you haven't been paying attention for the last 2 or 3 years because yes, at one point in Madden 15, I believe Kaepernick came in with tattoos and it was explained why he was the only one with tattoos. The year after that, you saw a few more players. Like I know like a Martavis Bryant has a tattoo. I believe Beckham as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Beckham has his tattoos. And then it's a couple other players sprinkled here and there. But like I said, obviously you haven't been paying attention because we all know what that's all about. It's about the copywriting thing. Now, for fortunate enough for NBA 2K, it says here, since they used the tattoos like back in 2013, the judge ruled in their favor saying that they haven't used them outside of that, and they weren't copyrighted until 2015. So since they have used them in the same manner, the judge found it in their favor to say they were not at fault, which is cool. But here's the question. How will that impact future players or future tattoos? Understand what I'm saying? How is that going to impact that going forward? When new players come in with their tattoos, or like I said, existing guys, let's say LeBron gets another tattoo and it's not permission is not granted by the artist. So we're gonna see partial tattoos, and then you know how we do in the gaming community. There's always gonna be somebody be like, hey, there's one tattoo that he doesn't have. Where is it? That's gonna happen. So that's very interesting, man. So it brings me to my question. Are we in the last days as far as seeing tattoos or the full scale of their tattoos in video games? Very interesting. Is this going to put a damper on Madden from having more players now? Because already they don't have a lot, but you know how this world is. It's a, monkey see, monkey do type situation. So one tattoo artist seeing somebody else, what they're doing, and they're going to move the same way. They might decide to do the same thing and say, no, I'm not going to grant permission for whatever reason. Very interesting, man. So, I didn't really see anybody talking about this outside of this article. So I thought, this was definitely something, a little different to spark some conversation. I want to hear what you guys have to say, man. But yeah, this is interesting, man. I feel like in my personal opinion, just looking at how things are working, like I said, you're seeing people start to follow suit as far as these tattoo artists. And, maybe some of the players are not even worrying about getting the permission or, I don't know. You could very well start to see a decline in tattoos being visible in these sports titles. How do you guys feel about that? I think it's kind of crazy. Me personally, if I was a tattoo artist, I don't think I would have a huge problem with it. Reason being is because, when you walk in the street, a million people can see my tattoo work, and it's not like I'm getting any compensation from that or anything. So I don't really understand what the beef is about it being in a video game, which I guess I'll look at it from this perspective. From a business standpoint, it's all about money. You're looking at these multi-million-dollar conglomerates and you're thinking, listen, if my work is going to be displayed in your product, I want to eat off of that. You know, it has nothing to do with the person that was being tattooed, you know, like the recipient of the tattoo. It's more of the tattoo artist versus these, like I said, $1 million companies. I understand that from the business standpoint. So I guess that's what it is. But I don't know, man. I just think it's a little bit of, you know, it's causing an issue that doesn't need to be caused, so to speak. But it is what it is. But like I said, because of that, I think it's possible that we could be seeing the last days of tattoos in sports games, you know, the way that we've been seeing them up to this point. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out, especially if well, I guess you could say EA as well, going forward. But the point I was about to make is, especially if 2K has to pay any damages, that's what we need to keep an eye on. If that happens, you better believe there's going to be some situations, you know, that's going to affect all of these gaming companies as far as, you know, the visual art and showing tattoos. So there you have it, guys. Those are my thoughts. Y'all know what to do. Leave your thoughts. I want to see what you guys have to say. And stay tuned for a few short messages. Peace.
Hold up. Wait. Before you go, hit that sub box. Make sure you subscribe. Come back around for more content. And don't forget to leave your thoughts, leave your comments, and I promise it'll never hurt you to hit that like button. Another announcement real quick, guys. Sim Standard Radio has now moved here to YouTube via Google Hangout. Come check us out right here every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, that's all I got for you. Okay, bye. Go ahead, get out of here.